Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'll be creating a gold glitter cut crease makeup look. If you want to see how I create this, then definitely keep on watching. But before we jump into the tutorial, guys, if this is your second time watching my video, why haven't you subscribed yet? Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the subscribe button and also click the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos. So yeah, we're starting off with priming our eyes, and for primer I'm using my Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Medium 34. So I'm going to blend this out all over my eyelid, and then I'm going to go on to set just my transition area and my crease area with some setting powder. So guys, for this look I really jumped into different palettes, but to start it off I'm going in with my Nuban Beauty Wishes palette, and I'm picking up that neutral brown shade. I'm going to apply this all over my transition area and also my crease area. So I'm picking up that shade with a blending brush and I'm just going directly into my crease, and I start blending that using windshield swiper motion. So the thing I did different with this blending was that usually I'll blend into the hollows of my eyes, but going towards the outer or the inner corner of my eyebrows or my eyes, I don't know which one to call it, yeah, I started blending straight. I don't know if you guys can, if you're watching the video you can see what I'm doing, but basically I'm blending out the shadow straight. Usually I'll take it into the inner corner of my eyes, but for this I'm going straight like I'm about to do my nose contour. Yeah, so once I'm done blending that, I'm going to go back into the Nuban Beauty Wishes palette, and I'm picking up that very bright orange shade. I mixed it with the other plum shade very close to it. I kind of cut that part out while I was editing, sorry guys. No, I didn't cut it out, it wasn't in focus. So yeah, I picked another blending brush and I went in to apply that exactly where I applied the other brown shade. So now I'm jumping into another palette, and that is the J Cosmetics Yesy palette, and I'm picking up, yeah, I know I pointed 2 shades, but I actually just took just 1 shade, and that was the darker purple shade. You can see how pigmented that is, guys. It was just one dip into the pan of that shade, and that's how pigmented the color was coming out. So I'm going to blend that into my outer corner of my eyes, and also I'm going to take that into my crease area also. So yeah, I'm just picking up that shade and I'm blending it into the I'm blending that shade into my crease area, and I'm taking it also just a little bit above my crease, because as you all can see I have hooded eyes, so I want to make sure that whenever I look up everyone can see what's going on my eyes. Yeah, so I'm also making sure that I wing out that shade. Now I'm going in with the same shade I used from the Nuban Beauty Wishes palette that I used in my crease area and my transition area. So I'm using that to make sure that I have blended out that plum shade I picked up from the Yesy palette from J Cosmetics. So once I'm done blending that out, I'm gonna go into the Yesy palette, and I'm picking up that whitish creamish shade. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, I'm using this to blend out the some words aren't coming to me right now, but yeah, as you guys can see I'm just using that to blend out the top area of my eyes, because I felt like I'd blended out way more than I wanted to, like I blew out the blending. So I just used that to erase most of the colors that were above. Why can't I remember where to? Okay, to highlight my brow bone area. I used it to highlight my brow bone area and also to clean up the excess blending, just to make everything look more smooth and well blended in together. So once I'm done with that, I went ahead to cut my crease. So when cutting my crease, I always like to start off with a very flat brush. This helps me get a precise cut crease. So I always like to go in with lots of product on my brush. It just helps me, it's easier that way. So yeah, after I'm done cutting my crease, I went into the Yesy palette. I wanted a very golden bronzy type of shimmer or metallic shade, So I didn't really like that shade from the, not that I didn't like it, but that wasn't what I wanted from the Essie palette. So I went into the Perception palette and I picked up that orangey sunsetty shade. Yeah guys, it's actually quite sunsetty. If you look at it, just when the light hits very well, you can see the shade, but that wasn't what I wanted, because that's the Diva shade. So I went back into the palette and I picked up Diva, I picked up TF, and I picked up Spill the Tea, and I just applied them all over each other. I applied one first and I applied on top of that. So yeah, that was what I did. So after that, I just, since the Perception palette was like what was there already, I just picked up Peak from the palette. That's that orangey shade that we have in the Perception palette. So I picked that up and I blended it in between the metallics and also the plum shade that applied onto the outer view of my eye, just to make for a smooth transition between the outer corner shade and also my shimmer shade on my eyelid. So yeah, once I was done with that, I also went back in with the plum shade and blended that in even more. So now I went in with a glitter, a golden glitter, just to highlight further the cut crease. So I applied this all over the cut crease area. So guys, we're almost done with the eyes. I'm just going to apply a liner, but before that guys, can you just take a moment to admire this eye look? Just look at the cut crease, and when the light hits the lid shade, it looks so good. So yeah, I'm going to use a purple lipstick. It's a matte lipstick, so I'm going to use this to bring out, I'm not winging, I'm just going to use this to line my eyes. Guys, lining my eyes with this lipstick was so hard, because I don't know if it's the brush I was using, but it just kept on, I think it soaked up the product, and then the lid shade just kept on sticking to the brush. But yeah, we finally got it done. So now I'm going to clean off all the excess fallouts from the eyeshadow I applied and all of that, and then we're going to move on to our face, and we're almost done. You know, once you're done with the eyes, like all you have to do is just apply foundation powder, you know, we're done. So anyway, for moisturizer, I'm going in with my MIS moisture potion, and I'm going to just apply this all over my face. This is actually a good moisturizer. I really like use a smooth canvas for your foundation and every other thing to just get applied onto it. So before applying my foundation, I'm going to go in with a primer, and I'm using the Black Radiance True Complexion Primer. Now with this primer, I'm just going to apply this all over my T-zone area. So yeah, that's my cheek, my forehead, my chin, I don't know if I've mentioned that, my nose. Yeah, basically my T-zone area guys, just my T-zone. So yeah, once I'm done blending that in, I'm going to go into foundation, and I'm using the Nuban Beauty in my skin foundation. Now I'm applying about 4 drops onto the sides of my cheeks, and I think I applied one tiny drop on my forehead. So yeah, I'm going in with my Dose of Glam Beauty Blender to blend out the foundation. I've really been loving just blending out everything with foundation. Don't get me wrong, I love blending out with the foundation brush, because it just makes everything really fast and easier. But yeah, once in a while I like to go in with my beauty blender, which of course is damp guys. Beauty blender is damp. I don't know, I think most of the time when I use beauty blender I always forget to say it's damp, and then I have to come on again to like let you all know. But yeah, I went in with my damp beauty blender to blend out the concealer. So the foundation. So now I'm going into concealer, and I'm using the Nuban Beauty in my skin concealer in the shade 043. Now I'm just applying that all over the places where the light will naturally hit my face. Those are the places I want to bring forward. So guys, I had to hurriedly go into blending out this concealer, because I was sitting in front of the fan, and this concealer dries out literally in seconds guys, so you need to be careful. And you know, when it dries down, sometimes it can get very hard, and I didn't want to have to go in to spray my setting spray just to blend it out. So I was like, I just went in hurriedly to blend everything out. So yeah, I also went in with some extra concealer on my beauty blender before I went in to blend it out. So now I'm just making sure I finesse everything and make sure that no concealer settled into any fine lines before I went in to set my concealer and set the whole of my entire face. So to set, you all know, I always go in with the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. Then I went in with my Milani mineralized pressed powder to set all of my face. Just because if you all saw, the foundation made me look like I had like a white cast or something, but the foundation was just a little bit too bright, which was quite weird because sometimes I always feel like the foundation is a bit like darker. It's more like it has just a little bit, a shade or two darker than my actual shade. But yeah, it was looking kind of bright, so I went in with the what is it called? Words keep failing me. I went in with the Milani powder, which was also what I used to contour my cheekbone and also my forehead and my jawline. And yeah, I'm also going to use the Milani mineralized pressed powder to contour my nose. So yeah, once I'm done doing this, I went ahead to reverse contour and I just applied, a little bit more of the Sacha. Guys, I went in again to apply the Milani pressed powder. So right now I'm just dusting off the excess powder I used in baking under my cheekbone, of course. So yeah, once I'm done dusting off the excess powder, I'm gonna go in to do my nose contour like I said earlier on. I always like to go in with an angled brush and I always like to blend my nose contour into my eyebrows. So now I'm going into tightline my waterline and I'm using the Polar Beauty waterproof black liner. I think it's waterproof, I'm not sure. Yeah, it is waterproof. Yeah, I'm going to use that to line my waterline. So once I'm done doing that, I'm going to move ahead to finishing up the eye look. So I'm going to go into, I keep saying so. Anyway, I'm going to go into my Yessie palette and I'm picking up that plum dark purple shade and I'm just smoking my waterline. Not my waterline. I'm smoking out my under eyes with that same shade. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to pick up that white shimmer shade from the palette and I'm just going to use that to highlight the inner corner of my eyes. Wow, I feel like I've been talking like for a very long time. I feel so tired. So now I'm going to go in to set my makeup using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I really love this mist, guys. It's top notch. So yeah. So I'm just admiring my makeup and everything I've done so far. And then I went in again to set my face for like the second time. So next I'm going to go into highlights. You guys know I like to go into highlight when my face is still a little bit damp. I'm using the Sheila. Guys, look at the highlights. I'm using the Sheila X Colourpop highlighter in the shade Booming. So I'm going to highlight my cheekbone, my forehead, the bridge of my nose, my chin, my cupid's bow, and you guys, you know the rest. So yeah, once I'm done highlighting, I'm going to move into applying my mascara to my bottom lashes. You all know the staple product, guys. I'm using the Saron Lengthening Mascara. I think I'm about ready to try out other mascaras though, but this is still and always going to be one of my favorites because the formula is so good. So yeah, am I about to say so again? Guys, look at that lashes. I don't know, in a minute of madness I decided to get that lash. I would never pick out something like that, but I don't know why. I just felt like I just got it. Let me just say I just got it. Like I said, in a minute of madness, I already cut it into the shape and the size, the length of my own eyelids. And I have to say, for it being this dramatic, it's also very pretty. And I don't regret buying it, basically. Yeah, so I'm almost done with this look, guys. I've applied my lashes. I have a detailed video on how I apply my lashes. I can leave the link in the description box for you all to see. So now I'm going in to line my lips and I'm using two lip pencils basically. I'm using my Elegant lip pencil in the shade Cafe to line my lips. And to fill in my lips, I'm going to use my Colourpop BFF3 lip pencil. They're like the perfect combo for me when I want to do a nude lips, because that's what we're going in with today. So once I'm done applying the lip pencils, I'm going to smack my lips together to help me blend out the lip pencils. And after that's done, I'm going to go in with the Colourpop X Makeup Shader lipstick in the shade Quickie. Now that's what I'm going to use for my lip shade. So I'm going to apply the lipstick just on my bottom lip and then blend it out together. I'm going to smack my lips to blend it out with the lip liners. So yeah guys, once that is done, I'm going to go ahead to apply a lip gloss at the center of my lips. And for lip gloss, I'm using the Zaron XOXO lip gloss in the shade Read My Lips. And guys, we're done with this makeup tutorial. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos. All details of this makeup look will be in the description box down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.